He just wants to be the video game boy, and he wants to be the one that wins. That's all. That is his entire shtick.
I mean, okay. On that plus note, I do see what you're trying to say, and I get it. I honestly do. The fact that he's old enough already to be like, you know what? I lived it. I've been there. I'm on all the records. I would have let that go, to be honest. I'm not. I don't see the reason why I want to be more than what I am already. I mean, the fact that you're already on the Guinness Book of Records, you're on a bunch of documentaries already. You're known. You're pretty much well known already. And that I would have been okay with that, to be honest. Like, I would have just been like showing up other places and be like, oh my God, Billy Mitchell, video game boy. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Sign, and whatever. Just keep doing what I gotta do. I just don't see the necessary fact of why does he have to keep on going? What does he have to prove?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Welcome to another episode of the Miami Geeks. I'm your host, Punisher305, with my co-host, Uncle Willie, and we have so much to talk about. But before we get started, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification button just so when we come up with this amazing news. But now let's get started. There's plenty to talk about today, and it has to do with Uncle Billy. So, Willie, it looks like Billy Mitchell's on the news now about the whole settlement, the Donkey Kong score, and a lot of other things before trial. Can you tell us what's going on here, man? Because this is just bizarre that he's back in the news with all this bull.
Okay, first I take offense with you calling him Uncle Billy because it sounds too much like Uncle Willie.
Close enough, yes.
But I digress. All right, Billy Mitchell, a video game player of the century, self-imposed, has been in the news because he's been in a fight, a very long, protracted fight, with Twin Galaxies. For those who don't know, Twin Galaxies is like a gaming scoreboard that keeps track of high scores of games. They had recently kicked off Billy Mitchell from the platform and removed his scores. The ones that he was most proud of were 3 Donkey Kong scores where he scored over 1 million points. The claim is that he did not play the games on original arcade hardware, that he played them on MAME, which, according to Twin Galaxies, you can play on MAME, but there's certain guidelines. They're saying that Billy Mitchell passed off MAME gameplay as arcade gameplay, and there's been a nasty back and forth that led to Billy Mitchell suing Twin Galaxies because, you know, they hurt his fifis. Well, this entire thing got settled, and it's good that it got settled because the case was getting messy as it is. Both sides sanctioning each other. Twin Galaxies lawyers wanted to sanction Billy Mitchell because they said that he was lying under testimony during deposition. And Billy Mitchell's lawyers say that the lawyer for Twin Galaxies, David Talshrodian, illegally contacted two of Billy Mitchell's witnesses. And so they want to sanction him too. This has been going on forever. Truthfully, it's a grown man crying about the fact that he's not the video game boy and he's not the one who wins.
That's well, I mean, to me, it seems pretty petty. But if that's the only thing he has going for his life, I mean, can we just give him that little smidge, or is there something involved here that we don't know about? Is he getting paid just for the fact that he's on Twin Galaxies?
No, he used to be part of Twin Galaxies. He is not now. This is a case of a man who has basically decided to make his entire identity the King of Kong. Remember that movie?
Yes.
That was where one of the scores was set, supposedly. He just wants to be the video game boy, and he wants to be the one that wins. That's all. That is his entire shtick.
I mean, okay. On that plus note, I do see what you're trying to say, and I get it. I honestly do. The fact that he's old enough already to be like, you know what? I lived it. I've been there. I'm on all the records. I would have let that go, to be honest. I'm not. I don't see the reason why I want to be more than what I am already. I mean, the fact that you're already on the Guinness Book of Records, you're on a bunch of documentaries already. You're known. You're pretty much well known already. And that I would have been okay with that, to be honest. Like, I would have just been like showing up other places and be like, oh my God, Billy Mitchell, video game boy. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Sign, and whatever. Just keep doing what I gotta do. I just don't see the necessary fact of why does he have to keep on going? What does he have to prove? Like, really, what does he have to prove? You already did it before in the 60s?
No, 70s.
70s, sorry.
And then, but so the thing is this. once again, this is his image that we're talking about. It's not just Billy Mitchell, the guy that may have gotten some world records. It's Billy Mitchell, the video game player of the century. He says that Namco gave him a plaque that said that he was the video game player of the century in 1999, which is
I would have been done with that.
Which is fake. And it's just him basically trying to not resurrect, but save his image. By the way, the 3 scores that he allegedly got in Donkey Kong,
yeah,
they've all been passed. Like, there's like 6 or 7 players out there that are markedly better than Billy Mitchell.
I think
does it matter?
Personally, he should just let it go.
Does it matter? No. Does it matter to him? Yes.
I don't know why. To be honest, I don't see why. I would have just let it go. Let it go, man. Like, honestly to God, I would have just let it go. You're already known. People know you. If you're so worried about your reputation, just let it go already. You're already giving yourself a bad image. Why you want a bad image for somebody that's been so popular for so long? You know what I'm saying? Like, just let it go.
And mind you, this is not done because a YouTuber named Carl Jobst is also being sued by Billy Mitchell. Because Carl Jobst had the temerity to claim that his scores were fake.
Not good, bro. Not a good image. Like, he's so worried about his image. This is one of those moments that you should not even care. Just be like, I'm Billy Mitchell. Yes, I beat Pac-Man. Yes, I beat Donkey Kong and so many moons ago. Just go to cons, sign the papers, be cool for how long, because eventually there's going to be someone out there that's going to beat that record, and guess what? You're not going to lose that fame. They're just going to be like, remember when Billy Mitchell did it? That is the guy. He is the man. I just did it because whatever reason, I just did. But he's still not going to be forgotten. That's the perk I don't get it. I don't get that.
Now he's made sure that he's not going to be forgotten.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Instead of being recognized as the King of Kong, he's going to be recognized as that guy that got butthurt because they found out he was cheating.
Sad. Very sad. But whatever. Guys, what do you guys think about that article we're talking about? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about it. But let's continue on because we have more news to come up right now. And it's about Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and more games are getting bombed on Steam after the anti-mod. Willie, to me, this sounds very petty too. Like, what? The game is bad because you can't mod it now? Like, what, dude? Like, what? Like, do you really want a game just to mod only and pretend you're something else? It's fun, yeah, but does it have to be a really bad game now because you can't?
Okay. Facts first. Capcom decided that they were going to add software to basically be anti-modding on PC games.
Yeah.
According to them, they said back in October 2023 that mods were no different than cheating. The PC community is all about 2 things. Well, 3 things, honestly. Super high resolutions, super high field of view settings, and modding. If you cannot put Thomas the Tank Engine in a PC game, that PC game is automatically crap.
Oh my God.
Listen, we've seen some things, okay? But Capcom put this software called Enigma to be anti-mod. The players are upset not just because of that, but because they're saying Enigma can also be used as a form of DRM, and that will impact performance of the games. Because of this, gamers have taken to the only way they know to protest: review bombing. So you go on Steam, and you see that all the games are being review bombed. Even older games, because the DRM is being put on games like Lost Planet 3, which is from like the 2010s.
This is Venom 2 all over again. You know that, right?
Because of the way the platform is, and because of the power wielded by the publishers, truthfully, the only way the gamers can play players. I'm not going to say gamers, players
Mm-hmm.
can get their point across is by review bombing.
Petty, very petty.
It seems petty, it seems childish, but what are you going to do?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
You can't say I'm not going to buy the game, because a lot of people want to play Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to play Monster Hunter or Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And they basically have to make a choice. Because of this one thing that the company is doing, I don't buy the game. I mean, yeah, you could do that. Would it hurt Capcom? I don't know. I don't think enough people will get behind that. So they do this.
Very petty. Honestly, for me, I would just say it's just a waste of space. If you're going to be really petty about not be able to mod in the game, then don't consider yourself as a gamer. You just want to play a game that you can put things in there and be like, I could add Thomas the Train in a game.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, but it should be a God-given right to have the Star Trek Enterprise in GTA 5 if I want it. If I want to shoot Teletubbies and Left 4 Dead, I should be able to.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that part. But if you're going to be review bombing a game because you can't, really, like, you can find another game that you could, bombard a Teletubby there immediately. You can.
But just get Baldur's Gate 3. They already have enough weird creatures there. Throwing in a wiggle is not going to change anything.
Nah, at all.
As a matter of fact, you could put Lady D in there, and it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, another freak for the show.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Lady D, but
I'm absolutely okay with her.
I'm just saying. But wow, you just left me with Lady D in the image. But anyways. But yes. I think that was very petty, but whatever. That's between the gamer and the game itself, anyways. So, whatever you guys think about it, what if you guys think if the game sucks or not? Don't review bomb it because you can't do something on it. Just find another game so you can do it on. That's it. Live on in your life. Move on. But let's continue on, Willie. We have one more article, and it's the last one. It's UK's biggest gaming store rumored to end all trades. Now, the fact that this store is called game.co.uk, I'm just kind of like, okay, that's just pretty freaking original. That's it. It's not GameStop or anything like that. It's just game. I got nothing for him. I really have nothing. It's just game. It's so original that even I'm shocked. But the fact that they can't do any more and trade in games and stuff like that, it's still kind of like, wow, why would you do that? Like, what's the big deal, Willie? Like, answer me that, please.
This is where we start getting into those those conversations of, is this like going to be a bigger trend? I have to get water in there. Okay, so Game. That's the UK's biggest retailer. It is their version of GameStop. As you said, you saw in the picture, I don't know if you want to put it up again. Game is looking a lot like GameStop.
It is. From the wooden floors, from the designs here, the wooden floors, some of the things. It looks like an American GameStop.
And the most important thing, the last thing you see there are video games.
Yeah.
Trade your own phones, buy some Funko Pops. Yeah, just like GameStop.
Just exactly.
Physical retail stores have been hurting for a while. We've known that because everything's becoming more digital. The saving grace for a company like Game or GameStop has been trading in of games. Trade in your game, you get $25. The store sells it for $50. They're making more profit than just selling their regular stuff.
Got it.
The fact that it's rumored, Eurogamer is saying that they've talked to staff from Game, and the rumor is they're going to stop accepting trade-ins. That's a huge part of their business, but they're just basically going to cut out. Considering that right now, the biggest places you can, like the places you can get, if you want physical games in the States, you have GameStop, you have Walmart, you have Best Buy, Target as well. And Best Buy is already getting rid of DVDs and Blu-rays for movies. How long do you think it'll be before they start getting rid of physical games altogether?
Soon. There was one point that freaking Agent Joe pretty much mentioned it. I didn't believe him. I'm always been the optimist, like, nah, it's not gonna happen. It's happening, and it's happening. It's happening now. It's already happening. The physical games are almost coming to a point that's just gonna be obsolete. They're just gonna have it. They're like, oh, if you just want the game here, fine, just order it here and we'll send it to you. Everything else is digital. We just give you the digital game to put it on your PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, Steam, whatever you want to put it on, and boom, you get the game right there immediately, just a download. It's almost becoming a thing of the past.
Steam was the standard bearer. They were the first ones that said, "Yeah, we don't need physical games anymore." That because of services like Steam and GOG, computers don't even come with DVD drives anymore.
Yeah,
you don't need them. Is the standard, and yeah, Joel's been saying it for a while, and I've been saying it for a while too. Sooner or later, everything's going to be digital. I have that big collection of games behind me. One day, Sony's going to turn around and say, "You know what? Now we're shutting down PSN. No more updates for your games, and you'll be lucky if we allow you to play the games."
Yeah, they'll be just paperweight technically now.
Yeah, I could right now I'd be holding on to a large collection of coasters.
Technically.
Because they have the power to do that. They just cripple their system. No. Buy new games. Don't buy the old stuff. So, yeah. Knowing that Game did this, I have to wonder if GameStop will follow. And if GameStop follows, how long before those stores close?
That is the number one question, Willie. I mean, from this year already, we just got to keep an ip on and see what's going to happen. Until right now, a lot of people are still going to GameStop just to buy, certain games. I mean, here in Dolphin Mall, there's been a lot of people still buying games. I've been there a couple times, but again, like just like that game store game, it's all everything in the front is cell phone accessories, pop Funkos, even things for podcasting. Weird enough, they have a bunch of things there, and then towards the end, video games. So we got to keep an eye on it for at least this one entire year and see what happens.
They even have PC hardware.
Yeah, you're right. They even have Steam decks ready to buy.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, seriously, they're not making the money from trade-ins, which is good money for them. The margins for selling video games for them aren't worth it. They make what $2-3 per game. I mean, no one goes to GameStop just to buy Funko Pops and T-shirts.
No, they're a little high priced anyways, but still, no.
But my suggestion is for all of you who still like to collect physical media, buy them out.
Yeah,
I might go this weekend.
I will. But yes, about that, Willie, I totally agree. Again, we have to keep an eye on this on GameStop here in the US and see what happens. Who knows? Maybe somewhere on the line, the physicals will go up again. But who knows? It's still something that we just got to keep an eye on and see what happens. But my question will be to our audience, what do you guys think about everything we just talked about right now about this article and the past ones? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. And guys, I have to say thank you very much for joining us today because we made it. We made it. Thank you. And again, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come up with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
I don't have anything to say other than physical games, damn it.
Let's keep the physical. Man, Willie is right. But guys,
let's get
thank you once
physical.
again. Let's get physical. Physical.
Doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to set him off.
No, it doesn't. It's like a firecracker. I'm up.
Moment he
guys-
gets off this podcast, he's gonna put on leotards. Watch.
Damn right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dance because I wanna. But guys, thank you so much for joining us again, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Ah.